Cage fighter Norman Chef Wessels makes mincemeat out of opponents. Having cooked for Michelin star restaurants in Europe, he's equally inventive in the kitchen. We're at Norman's home for ideas to help you shake up your diet.
We're used to seeing Norman Chef Wessels in the ring, winning fights, or in the gym, punching bags, training hard, sweating it out. But today we're in his house, in his kitchen, where the chef himself is going to show us how to cook a healthy meal so that we can see how a top MMA fighter eats.
Welcome to the special place.
Yeah, this is a much less intimidating place than last time.
Much less intimidating place. I feel quite comfortable here.
I kind of sometimes forget that you are an actual chef and that it's not only a nickname. So I'm sure that comes in pretty handy with what you do being a professional fighter.
It does. You know, it gives me a very good angle in terms of you know, preparing my food and a bit of organization, and also making things a bit more interesting, because you know, being on an eating plan as such can be quite daunting sometimes.
So you're going to cook us a nice meal. What are we going to do?
Yeah, today I've got a bit of a Moroccan twist going on today. I've got some marinated beef fillet, lean beef fillet with a bit of olive oil and cumin.
Do you tenderize it yourself?
Not at all. I try and keep my, you know, my hands and my fists out of the food as much as possible.
For this dish, Norman combines marinated beef fillet with mango, chili and spring onion salsa. Other ingredients include coarsely chopped coriander, cumin seeds, lemon zest, almonds, spring onions and salted butter. He heats a frying pan to sear the fillet in a little oil.
Personal favorite in terms of searing off meat or roasting off meat in the oven, to encapsulate all the meat and all the flavor with all the heat coming from different angles.
How do you fit it all in? Family man, you know, dad, professional fighter, chef?
Just a bit of planning, just a bit of organization. You know, that's what an athlete's life is all about.
Yeah.
Preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius and bake the fillet for 4 to 5 minutes. Remove the heat and let it rest while preparing the salsa. Norman cuts a fresh mango into chunks.
And you can cut it as fine or as rough as you want. I like chunky, nice and rustic, because that's the background I come from. So from there, we're just going to slice up our spring onion. Once again, nice and chunky. That should be enough for now. Just add that in. And then for the chili, just for a bit of bite, I have actually taken out the seeds, but you can leave the seeds in if you want extra spiciness, if you like it really, really hot. And from here, we're just going to add the lemon zest and the olive oil.
Some nice raw cold olive oil.
That's it.
I like it.
To top it off, Norman makes a side dish of barley mixed with fresh coriander, almonds and lemon zest. He also steamed broccoli and added a small dab of butter.
Okay, so we just start off with a bit of the barley and quinoa mix.
Dishing so professionally as well, eh?
Got to.
Look and taste great. But you know, sometimes it's not that easy to prepare with your busy schedules. I mean, supplementation must also play some kind of a big role in your life.
Supplementation, you know, is a lifesaver at the end of the day, because when we're on the move and traveling around, then, you know, once again, it takes a lot of planning and preparation. But when you're on the road, or when you're waiting at fights and getting ready to compete, or when you just got off the scale, you need to rehydrate and get your food in, then supplementation is definitely the way to go.
All right, so I take it, you know, a lot of these ready-to-drinks, RTDs from USN, I mean, they must play also a huge role.
They play a massive role. And it's not just that, they just taste great, because after, you know, if you're really starving at the moment, and it just makes you feel really good.
Norman would have to eat 10 to 12 chicken breasts every day to meet his daily protein requirements. Supplements are a welcome alternative. Gareth joins the guys at the table to dish out an extra helping of nutritional expertise.
Gareth, the chef here was telling us about the importance of preparation, especially when it comes to his routine. But a lot of people have got busy routines nowadays, and preparation obviously plays a big part in everyone's life.
Absolutely. I mean, we're all in the rat race. It doesn't matter whether you're in corporate or whether you're a professional athlete like Norman that's got to take his training into account and his recovery time. Preparation is vital. It determines the rest of our day. It determines how successful we are with our diets as well.
Supplementation, very important for Norman here, and he said that he loves using whey protein because, I mean, he's a big guy, he needs to maintain his muscle mass.
Yeah, well look, the function of protein is to enhance, protect and repair damaged muscle tissue. But now Norman, he's dropping weight as well, so he's watching his calories. He's making sure he's not taking a meal replacement that has additional carbohydrates in it. So he's using the whey, which is low in calorie intake. It's a fast digesting protein, so it'll help him to spare his lean muscle tissue mass while he's dropping body fat to achieve that goal or that weight that he's looking to get to.
Find eating plans to help you meet your fitness goals on usn.co.za. Also join the USN SA Facebook page for more motivation and inspiration.